Let's see. Let's see. Let's move my mic a little bit closer so that I can actually... I have to sit a bit further away from this TV than usual because I have to... My Wii sensor bar is actually pretty close up, so I have to make sure that I'm not too far away. I have to make sure I'm far enough away that it actually, like, registers properly. It'd actually be a little bit hard to control this. Let's see, what extras do I have? We Connect 24. Wow, that sounds old. Friend voucher. Why does this game have online connectivity of all the games that could have this? What the hell is that? Why the hell is that locked? That's weird. Hmm. I'm surprised that actually has a lot of this stuff in here, but unfortunately it doesn't have one of my favorite songs, which is just the save file theme. The save file theme is sadly missing from both, all three of these games actually. It's really kind of depressing. Purchase. No. Let's see. Let's just start. I got a lot of stuff to do anyways, so I unfortunately had to start a little bit late, so Leave me alone. Who are you? I don't actually know where I am, honestly. Okay, I'm right back where I started. That's the door I came out of. Okay. I see. Okay, I probably have to scan something underwater then. There's that missile tank that I can only get after I've done everything. Or after I get, like, the anti-gravity stuff. Where the hell do I go? Alright. White woman jump scare. I wonder if there's anything over there. Well, kind of irrelevant for now, but let's see. Looks like... maybe... I really need to be using my beams more. Like, they're so powerful, and yet they're... just the fact that they're linked to ammo makes me just not want to use them, and it's always the burst habit I have. Like, I've gotten over it in some games, like Mega Man, where, you know, you just kind of have to accept that some weapons are just better for dealing with certain things, but I have never really quite gotten over it with this game. Especially considering how many things you have to actually use in order to actually win certain fights. That's the wrong way. No, I'm stupid. So wait, this is a bigger room than I'd like to act like it is. There's stuff up there. Okay, I can't get up there yet. That's definitely the case. I do really want that energy tank, but then again, I already have more than I even really need, so... Wait, how do you get over there again? I might need to approach that from the Dark World. I can't remember. I know there's a path that you have to take to get to that. Yeah, it's probably in the Dark World. I have to take that portal from the Dark World, get that pickup, and then go back to the Dark World. It's a lot of work, so... Maybe. see. There's gonna be space pirates here, isn't it? Oh, right, these things. Hey, you mind? There we go. Not even any pickups, damn. Okay. Maybe that's the reason I don't usually use them, because sometimes this game can be a little bit stingy with the pickups. Oh, there they are. Wait, are these things capsules? What are these? Okay. They're just random plants. I don't really know what I thought they were. Well, I know what I thought they were, but they already have a different kind of, like, enemy that exists only to be dropping things. Alright, exciting. Is that portal just... Yeah, okay, there's a portal back there if I just really want to go and do anything, but I don't know if I can. Like, I don't know if I can actually get back from... Well... I don't know if there's anything I can do in here, so... Okay, that's power bomb door. Yeah, I think the only thing I might be able to get up there, I'm not sure. Either way, I probably shouldn't be. Hey, do you mind? Thank you. Okay, where is... Okay, I think I'm looking at right there is the path. I can't get up there, definitely, so... Yeah, they really give you a lot of that, so I need to stop being so stingy. Um... Where are you? My aim really needs to get sharper. Where are you? Did he just give up? I cannot believe I'm getting disrespected by a space pirate. Damn, okay. I mean, I'll concede that I guess he has better aim than I do, but okay, dude. My aim is just a little bit off center. Really need to fix that a little bit, but how do I get you? Please, I want you. Okay, yippee. Denzium. It's a power bomb thing. Ah, okay, that's one way. Come on. I don't really think... I don't know if light things can actually affect that. I might just be having really horrible aim. I'm kind of out of it today, but... Antifreeze, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh god, I really need some ammo. Guys, leave me alone, I'm farming. Just let me destroy your supply crates, please. You. Alright, where are you bastards? Okay, I'm probably gonna have to use my... Well... I could always use this. I really forget one thing that's really lovely about this weapon is that it's a shotgun. You like never really see that much in Metroid. In Metroid Prime. But it really makes the light beam pretty useful even if you're not really using it for its like a type effectiveness. This game really does have interesting beam play. It's just something I never really think about often. Let's see, he's got watched back home from watching a movie with my brother Argyle. I've never heard of that, I think. Maybe. Or maybe I have, but I don't really know what it is. Oh, that. Yeah, I think I remember seeing like a movie trailer for that. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it seemed cool, but it wasn't really something I was gonna watch. How is it though? I would say that like I need to watch more movies in the theater, but I've actually watched a good few last year. Like, I saw Boy and the Heron. That was pretty good. Kind of out there, but it was pretty fun. I saw Coraline. Coraline was a really good one. Anime movies are never here. That's totally valid. I've I'm kind of lucky that they are here sometimes. They'll have limited releases of like stuff like the Dragon Ball movies and back back in the day I used to really want to go watch the My Hero Academia movies that came out, but my family would never let me go to the theater by myself because they were very, you know, a bit like overbearing, I think, and they thought anime movies were for children. White woman, save me. White woman, please. Yeah, how's your driving experience has been so far? Like, I live in the. I mean, this isn't a secret to anybody. I live in like the general Seattle area, and driving through downtown is terrifying. It's Downtown Seattle is a mess of hills and highways and tunnels and tons of confusing, extremely hostile roads, like hostile design roads. Like, oh, you want to be in this? You want to be in this road for any sort of time? Well, guess what? It's either going to turn into a bus only lane or it's going to get turned into a turn only lane. Like, like the roads over in downtown Seattle feel like they're made by somebody who hates drivers with a passion, and I'm always fascinated by it. Please. Yippee. Oh yeah, night driving is terrifying. Like I've had to do it for my job. Like, well, just to get to my job, and it's never fun. Oh, my aim situation is kind of dire. No, no. Let's see. I wanted to go in there. I think there's a save station here. I think I want to save this for a little bit later. Over here leads into like kind of a down underwater area. I always tend to forget, and this time I finally remembered, is that if I go down there, I'm gonna be at a wall because you need seeker missiles in order to actually get anywhere in that area. I always forget it, and I always suffer because of it, and then I'm just kind of like forcing myself to finally go back. Yeah, I need seeker missiles for that door too. I believe there's an elevator back to... Where the hell does this go? Oh, this is the same door that leads to that tunnel with the energy tank that I got earlier. Okay, I don't want to go there. I believe there's an elevator here that leads closer to where the super missiles are. I also believe there's this. Okay. Leave me alone, please. I see. Okay, this might be a bit of a different thing than I thought that would be. I believe this is the room that has a portal in it, but I can't need to go here yet. Skill issue. Dark Beam kind of goes crazy. The way it's just a pretty solid Ice Beam. I believe it also deals a little bit of an AoE to the targets it hits. Right, I don't think I can reach that at all. Shame, because there's an energy tank there, but... Let's see, realizing I had a year of driving at least. Well, that's pretty good. I'm hoping nothing's happened. The closest thing I've had like one altercation happening while I was driving. It was not really fun, but like somebody accidentally backed into me and like an exit area to a lot. Oh wait, hey, I can do this funny thing. Come on. I always forget how much of a chump. I always forget these things are kind of a chump to You just lure them into a light zone and just kind of vaporize them instantly. Oh god. Okay. Can I do anything here? Yeah, I think I can. With platforms. Right, yeah, I have to actually go here and do this first because I can't get the secret missiles until I get boost bomb or boost ball. Worst thing I've had happen is scratching a cousin's car by accident when parking. That's fair. Back when I was like actually doing my driving practice, I accidentally, while parallel parking, I kind of nudged somebody's vehicle, and kind of embarrassing, but it wasn't even enough to do damage to anything. So my driving instructor was just like, "Yeah, if you do that during a driving test, you will end up, failing, but at least you didn't do anything. At least you didn't do any damage to that vehicle." Unfortunately, I can't even remember how to parallel park anymore. That's my toxic trait is I never practiced that. And unfortunately, if you want to ever do anything in downtown Seattle, there's a lot of spots that pretty much require it, so... Honestly, if your brother is being a jerk to you about that, then screw. I don't want to be mean about it, but screw him. Like, you clearly felt bad about it. Like, I hate people who really kind of dig into you, like even when you already feel bad about something. Like, okay, I could kind of use a little bit more light ammo. Damn, I shouldn't have said that out loud. The game heard me and decided to hate me. So, this is one of the funnest bosses in the game. I say, gritting my teeth angrily. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I literally should just, Oh, it's fun, extremely derogatory. Come on, asshole. At least those 4 pillars that spawn, he can break them, and sometimes he'll drop stuff for you. But, I never remember if this is the proper way to do it, but it seems like it's the most, easy way to figure out where he's going, so... Come on, asshole. Oh, pinging Martial or whatever wishes it was this. Come on, you bastard. It's too bad you can't even really lure it anywhere. Like... I love it just barely grazing me. Terrifying content. Oh my god. Stop stalling. Thank you. Ugh. Annoying ass boss. It's always a little bit easier than I remember, but then again, I feel like I've died to this boss a handful of times in the past, so... Yippee. Also, yeah, originally I said I was going to do Side Order, the final one of Side Order on stream, but I just kind of knocked it out because I needed to get away from that game. It was fun, but I'm so tired of it. I need to be free for my own health and safety. Now that I'm free, I can finally go back to playing Final Fantasy XIV. Yippee! Smiles. Ugh. I think I've just accepted that, like, I like roguelites in small quantities, but there is such a thing as too much of them. Like, there is very much such a thing as too much of them, and in this case, Side Order is really fun, but just playing too much of it gets to be very exhausting. But yeah, you're right, at least runs go by pretty fast. Like, it's 40 minutes to beat a run. And with my last thing, I used Octo Shot. I pretty much just loaded every single hack I could and then made the most out of my 6 chips. I think just Splat Bomb, a little bit of ink recovery, and 2 splash damage boosts is all you need for any weapon. It's really all you need. If I'm being real here, Splat Bomb is good enough to be just a main weapon by itself in the game. Hence why, so many, if you're a lower level player, like, if you're in, B or C rank in Splatoon, it's very, very feasible to just spam bombs and have that be your main playstyle with, a custom, or, a junior splatter shot, Oh yeah, part of the reason I feel I don't like Risk of Rain as much is just it feels extremely slow, it's a good game. Like I feel bad hating on it because it is a pretty solid game. It's just it's such a drag to play more runs of than I really want. Like I just after one death, I just sit there and kind of just don't want to play another hour run of it. That's kind of why I'm very happy that side order has just a function that lets you just retry a run for just costing you a little bit of currency. Like it's, I really didn't want to have to go front to back with like the what is it? The stringer. The thing with like the thing with Risk of Rain is a lot of people I know really like it, and I'm just like I get it, but it just I just can't bring myself to really care about it or really enjoy it as much as I should, and it's just kind of a bummer. I'm just I'm more just curious if I can get up there without. Okay. Yeah, like any sort of thing that lets you have lives in a roguelite is refreshing because, like, I don't really feel like, you know, doing the entire run over again just because I lost, just because I died. I'm guessing there can't be anything else up there, but can't help but be curious. Some Metroid games are kind of sneaky. Like, I'm a big fan of that one room in Super Metroid that has an item, and then behind that item is another hidden item, and behind that other item is another hidden item. Like, when a Metroid game does something like that, it just I pretty much just have to stop having faith in the series. Actually, being honest about what's you know how final the secret is in the room. Okay, yeah, Samus Returns is kind of a different flavor of horrible for that. Like, they're so wrong for that. These things are so annoying. At least they just go away. Like, that's my favorite part about them is that they don't constantly harass me. Ah, what the hell's up there? Either there's like a portal up there, or there's, probably just a random pickup. Okay, well, I can't really. Like, I'm not going to be getting the spider ball until much later on, so. Samus Returns was just. I think I just didn't want. I so just didn't care about doing the backtracking. I barely even did any. I think, like, and even now, I can't really ever see myself 100% completing that game just because I don't. Out of defiance, I just don't want to. Um, I could go into the Dark World and see what's in there. You are right. Like Samus Returns is a remake of a game that literally was designed to not have backtracking, so it just feels really forced that it even is in the game at all. Like, ow. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. It's just for me. It's a complete. Like I know I've said it several times, and I know this topic has come up before, but it just I feel like Samus Returns is disrespectful to the ending of the original game by adding the baby Metroid as just a glorified fetch quest. Like it's so uncalled for. It totally ruins the atmosphere, and then they just force Ridley in there. Like I'm a huge Ridley fan, but like he didn't need to be in there, and his fight isn't really fun enough to justify him being in there in the first place. Ah, damn it. Ooh, you want to hit me so bad? Wrong. How do I get up there? Ooh. Mm, seems there's a hidden path. Okay. Ah, okay. There we go. Oh. Well, that's annoying. That means I really have to go all the way back to. I always forget how much of a just slog this area is. It's very confusing. There's few things you have to get the boost ball to get the seeker missiles. You have to get the seeker missiles to get the anti gravity. I believe you have to get the anti gravity to get the spider. No, the not the spider ball. The grapple beam. The grapple beam, and then you have to use the grapple beam to get that. That's just a whole ordeal. But I can't get the item in here, I think. I think. Oh, it's up above. Okay, that's the path I need to take. Oh yeah, Metroid Prime, like, I mean, Metroid 2, I will never not be annoying about how I heavily respect the game for just feeling as uncomfortable as it does. Like, there's parts of the game that just feel just tense and gross and disgusting. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel it is. Like that's how I feel it's supposed to be. Big Chungus, 117. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? This is my favorite game. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Like, I'm a huge fan, I'm a huge fan of Metroid Prime One, but I really haven't given this the replay that it deserves. I'm lucky that my family was able to give me their copy of Metroid Prime Trilogy, so I could actually play like the best version of it. Yeah, I gotta say, Antifreeze. I feel that experience. Honestly, last time I had a power outage. It was actually kind of nice. I got to use my 3DS and play like Metroid, like Super Metroid, I think. And there's just something about being in a dark room playing a game like that that's just kind of it's special in its own way. And it's really easy to lose your health in Metroid 2 as well. Like the the invincibilities frames are not very kind. Like I'm a huge fan of that game, and it's not really something that makes for a super interesting stream, but it's the fact that I've only played it once is a bit of a shame. Ooh, you want to approach me so bad. Damn it. Oh my god. Yo, it's funny you say that. I don't really think my internet is that good, but like honestly, sometimes my internet just stutters really bad. It can make for a really hard like sometimes it'll be fun when I'm playing something like Splatoon and my internet just craps itself, but I'm at least glad that it's, you know, making for a responsive chat experience. I know that it definitely sucks when that doesn't work. Yeah, like you're so right, antifreeze. Like, I mean, I know it's something that I've said all the time. I won't ever shut up about it, but Metroid 2 really is just kind of peak for like it's peak partially because of how limited its technology is. Oh god, I forgot about those. I forgot about those Kingdom Hearts streams. I don't know what was happened with that. I changed my encoding settings like and it never happened again. I still have that kind of dark time like saved on my YouTube. That was really frustrating. Like, because like these VODs were split up into like 3 parts because they just messed up. Ooh, you want to approach me so bad? Do it, do it, do it, do it. It'd be funny. It'd be so funny. Sucker. For anybody who doesn't quite understand, if you use the light beam to supercharge one of these beacons, it makes it so it instantly kills most enemies that get into it. And you know, sometimes they just don't pay attention to that. It's really funny. They're so kind for that. Like they're so generous. Okay. This has to also lead downstairs into the... Oh, never mind, that's actually better. Like, in all honesty, I remember those specific enemies. Back when I used to play, I would remember that I swore I remember them being smarter than that. Like, I believe they're supposed to know when you have, like, your supercharged light area protecting you and then, like, you know, responding accordingly. But here they were just really stupid. And I'm grateful for that, because those enemies are probably some of the most annoying ones to fight in this area. They become invincible and kind of just are just a pain, but... Okay, I need to get out of here. Like, there's nothing for me to do in the Dark World until I actually get my grappling beam. Okay, well, there's nothing for me to do in this area of Dark World. God damn it. You want to do that thing again so bad? Come on. Come on. Come on. Over here. Come on. Works every time. I think at that point, I just flat out don't care about fighting them because they're annoying. Like, it's much easier and it's much funnier to just vaporize them. I will go into a safe spot before I actively swap between games. Hehe. But that is time. That means it is time for me to play a little bit of 2D Metroid. And, you know, I'm gonna get back to health. Full health. And just to be fair, because I'm doing an elevator transition, I'm not gonna start the timer until I get it here. Yippee. Wait, hold up. Actually, I messed up my controls a little while ago. You didn't see this. I'm playing the game totally legally. Yeah, this is kind of like my little stream gimmick. Yeah, I'll just reset the timer, to be fair. Because I'm basically doing this because, you know, I like this game, but it does have some times where you just need to regen health, and I had this as kind of a backup to make sure I wasn't just doing nothing in my off time. Like, I don't want it to be that I have, like, 5 minutes where I need to sit down in the Dark World and recover health, and I'm just like, hey, so, bathroom break time, like, so I did this to sort of make sure that I'm always playing something, and, you know, people can also redeem some points to see me do that more. Oh god, this is looking kind of dire for me. I really have not been... I really didn't take that first enemy very seriously, and I'm suffering because of it. It's a gimmick that sort of came to my mind because of, like, it's sort of reference to my stream title. I found it comedic that you TikTok users would, you know, have like certain streams that would just be like multiple videos happening at one time to stimulate their viewers. And I just thought that was a funny concept, so why not take it for myself? Except maybe have it be a bit more productive. You are right, Antifreeze. This is a good song. Like, some songs in this game I feel are better in this version than they are in like Zero Mission, just because of how good they are at being foreboding. Like, the Zero Mission version is pretty solid as well because it's just pretty. It sounds good, but it just doesn't invoke that level of threatening that this one does. Wait, god damn it. Also, fun fact that people may not know, but this game has bugged RNG, so like 50% of the time these things won't be doing anything. Unfortunately for me, I'm at the 50% that they do actually do their attacks as opposed to just simply not doing them. Come on, please drop some. I'm still running on one missile pack. This is like kind of dire. I really need something. I mean, thankfully, once I actually get into the real deep parts of North, where I'm going to get more missiles than I really am going to need to have anything to do with, but... Thank God. I would have been so mad if that thing killed me. Okay, so having this, even if I have some trouble with whatever's coming ahead, I can always go back and grab Various Suit now. But I want to try and make sure I don't have to do that, because I'll be fine. We'll be fine. Technically, they only make it so that you start with 30 HP. You do retain your missiles between runs. Thankfully, at least I found that in Turian, the Metroids actually drop a surprising amount of missiles. For some reason, they have enhanced drops that only just work for that. Like, the Metroids drop excessive amounts of missiles and health. But honestly, playing this game requires a little bit of extra routing just to make sure that you know, keep a couple of energy tanks and everything's on hand so that you don't have to grind too much. Like, I saw this one interesting kind of video about some guy who's played Metroid one time a while back, and they kind of revisit it, and they find out that it's a bit more fun on repeat plays, because knowing what to do really helps you a lot in this game. Alright, that is 5 minutes of that, and now it's time to go back to... It's time to go back to the next generation of gaming. But also, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Let's see. Okay, now I can sit back a little bit further. I need to reorient myself. What was I doing? Okay, I need to get back to here, right. But, let's see. I think what I'm going to do when I get back to Metroid 1 is I'm going to try and push that route again, maybe be a bit more careful, because if I can do it, I can, like, if I can survive a bit longer, I can get Screw Attack very early, which is definitely something that is going to make the rest of the game very convenient. Favorite Metroid? I've had like at least one other viewer ask me the same thing yesterday. It's a hard answer. I have dabbled in speedrunning Metroid Dread, that game's story and overall gameplay was very solid. I'd say Dread is in my top three. I'd say it's easier to just do a top three Metroids because Metroid One or Metroid Prime One is probably in my top three, if not my top like favorite Metroid game. Um, Metroid Zero Mission is a really solid remake. I'm a huge fan of that one, but Metroid Dread is also pretty up there because I felt actually dedicated enough to speedrun that. Okay, I need to go back to Agon. I need to go back, not to Agon Waste, to the other place. I never remember it. Temple Grounds. Okay, so it's this long room here. Blah, 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 blah. I think this... No. Is this where I need to go? I feel like there's an easier way to get there than that, but I also can't remember. Yeah, let's just do this the scenic route. I can always just go back to, oh god, blah 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 blah. No, not there. Like if I take that white door, I'm sorry to anybody who's watching this and having to see me put together 2D, 3D geometry. I'm always very confused by these maps. I played Metroid Prime 1 enough that it kind of just doesn't bother me. I'm kind of unfazed, but I'm always just kind of like staring at this as my brain just kind of overclocked trying to process a three-dimensional shape that's very ambiguous. Let's see. I want to finish my hard mode file of this. I honestly wish I had this on like hyper mode. I'm currently playing on veteran because it's just about as hard as I could get it right now. But I do want to play a harder difficulty in the future. Maybe that's a faster route. I never really bothered to open this. Well, maybe this will help me out. The ball grabbing thing is really frustrating. I'm just glad that jump ball exists in this version. Jump ball is so nice. But unfortunately, I'm also going to be upset because it kind of trivializes Spider Guardian. Okay, I just need to double check. Is there an elevator around here? I know there's supposed to be. Oh wait, it might just be that this is the one that it's just a one-way one that I have to only take after I get, Seeker Missiles. That's probably it. It's been a while since I played this, so... Okay, I should just take this one down here. This is one of those ones that, like, I've never really played it as much, so I'm a bit less experienced in, you know, what I'm doing here. But... yeah, I do speedrun. I kind of fell off of it because I was originally doing the, like, hard mode, or I was kind of doing, like, what they called the unrestricted route for Metroid Dread. But as time came out, like, I was doing this, like, probably a year or so after the game got released. As time went on, people started finding glitches that would allow them to even skip the final boss. It really rubbed me the wrong way because, like, you know, I don't want to... These tricks are really difficult and fragile, like, volatile and stuff. And more importantly, just, like, I love the final boss of that game. And I don't want to be, like, one of those, like, anti-speed glitch speedrunner curmudgeons. But, like, I feel like if you're skipping, like, everything that makes the game fun just to break the game, then that just personally isn't very interesting to me. So I've been really planning on maybe learning the no major glitches category, which has some similar skips, but nothing that's like super game breaking and you play the final boss still. But it's the tricks you have to learn for that are difficult, so I haven't actually bothered to give it any time. I've been lacking a little bit of commitment lately. I do want to really play some. I feel like Zero Mission would be an easier one to speedrun, but that game is also a little bit terrifying with how you have to be extremely like, what's the word for it? You have to be really on point because the world record speedrunner literally is doing some points where if you get hit once, you die, and that sort of thing is very intense. Hey, buddy. Blasts you with matter behind your comprehension. I see. Okay, I'll have to go back to this after I get my... After I finish the boss. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get Grapple Beam before I'm done with this area. Or before I'm done with the Tortoise Bog, so... Oh yeah, like some speedrunners just have just an insane level of composure, even for like super difficult tricks, and the only one I ever really feel like super confident in is I my main speedrun game was Sonic CD, and I'm super confident with that because, you know, there's not really much you can do wrong in that game. There's very little sort of variance. There's certain variance in like how the level kind of shapes up with platforms, locations, and whatnot, but everything is very in control. Like, so it's not really, it never really feels like you're gonna go crazy as long as you memorize the inputs and just kind of do them in the right order. But with games like Metroid, where there's a lot more margin for error, I feel like it's more impressive because it's much more terrifying to possibly lose a run. Okay, I took the wrong path, so what does that mean for me? Okay, that just brings me back here. Alright. Do you think Metroid Prime 2 would be hard to speedrun? That's a tough question. I think for a no glitches category, it would probably be pretty simple. Like you just, but for a glitch category, I've seen some of the tricks that they do in glitchless, or I mean in glitch categories, and it's very to put it into perspective. You beat the game in roughly 30 minutes. There's a lot of exploits that get done. I believe there's a lot of out of bounds glitches and stuff. Not my kind of thing. It's all very frustrating to. It looks like it'd be very frustrating to try and get that done. Okay, I can't remember what I'm doing here, but something, get everything to light up. Wait. Okay, I think this one, I need to do all these in order, I think. And then I skip that one. I skip that one. I believe I do this one. No? Okay, then it has to be this one, I think. Oh yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I played the original Metroid Prime 1 when I was, like, 9 or so. I could not get past Omega Pirate for the life of me. Knowing the things I know now, it's pretty easy to beat Omega Pirate in, like, maybe, like, a minute. But it was a hard time. I would play the game for like maybe a few minutes, or I'd play the game for maybe like a couple of attempts and then put it down for a month because I just didn't want to die to Omega Pirate over and over again. Those were darker times. There may be some things where I miss from being a kid, but I definitely don't miss being bad at video games. Honestly, like, that's definitely a very unique feeling for being a kid. It's just like there's several games where I played that I just was terrified of doing anything in them. Like, for me personally, like, I used to, for a long time, I was flat out just hardwalled off of beating, what am I doing? I always had a hard time beating Chemical Plant Zone as a child in Sonic 2. Like, nowadays, I know a ton of tricks and just, I'm a lot better at handling Sonic just due to how I played a lot of speedruns and whatnot, but I couldn't get past, the climbing, that one flooded corridor that you have to climb up. Yeah, Omega Pirate hard mode on Wii is crazy. I do have a tip for this, especially on, especially it's a little speedrunner trick. Secretly, if you do a jump ball and then at the very top of it, at the very apex of your jump, if you just drop a power bomb, it'll instantly shatter all four of Omega Pirate's limbs. This will allow you to pretty much just shred them effortlessly. Like, I used to have such a hard time trying to land super missiles on all four of its like weak spots, but power bomb just pretty much trivializes the entire fight. I believe it's something that wasn't in the original version, but it was added for future versions and then Prime Trilogy. Okay. I know there has to be an elevator to go back. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Hmm. I may be stupid. I don't know. I'm just vibing. They cut out most of Impact Crater? Damn, I didn't know that part. Let's not go down there. Actually, if we want to take the scenic route, I believe if I go down here again, I'm going to get an extra missile. Damn, that's crazy. Anyways, bullies you? This game loads fast. I do personally like the atmosphere in Metroid Prime 1 a bit more, but this game does have some its moments and like stuff like this. Like the entire build up to actually seeing what the Ing are is pretty good. Oh, I can go in here too, I think. I'm gonna need all the help I get because as far as I remember, the boss of Torvus Bog is very, 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 very difficult. Anyway, guys, pause the game so I can look at a map and ignores you. All you. Not you, my viewers. You, those guys. God, I really wish I had another ammo pickup. Like, I'm gonna be going, at this rate, I'm gonna be going into that boss with 50 ammo, and this is the wrong way. First game, definitely, like, I think my biggest problem with this game, this is still a very good game. Like, when any criticism that I have with this game is to be prefaced with the fact that it's still a Metroid Prime game and there's some of the best games out there. That being said, I do really wish that this game had parts that felt as dark and threatening as the original Metroid Prime. Like, Phazon Mines, as well as the first dip you have into, like, the Phendrana Drifts, like, research center are definitely some of, like, the most uncomfortable parts in that game. I'm a really huge fan of that. Like, I'm really hoping that Prime 4 delves more into having a bit more uncomfortable situations like that, because it's just so good. Alright, I can't remember exactly where I'm going. I'm just kind of exploring around a little bit. If I can't find a way back to Torvus Bog, then I'm just gonna end up going back the long way. It's not ideal, but let's see what's here. Let's see. I wonder if this is one of those rooms that... I think this might be one of those rooms that has a key in the Dark World. I can't remember exactly, so... I've definitely never been here before, and it has, like, an item here, so... Maybe I'm just crazy. We'll get back here. But yeah, we're going to be exploring that part of this in just a little bit. I just need to make sure I go to the right place. I'm going a little bit off track, but we'll get there. I'm going to guess that that's the way to go, but I may also just be entirely wrong. This game loads faster than I remember. I wonder if the game is just being... I don't know. Oh, is this just a one-way path? Well, this kind of throws a whole wrench into things. Okay, I guess we're going back then. I don't think I can go in that direction until I get the power bombs. Alright, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Gun wastes. Ugh, I really took a big detour. I want to say my fastest path is going to be going via this elevator. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Wait, no, that's not right. That path, okay. The Dark World thing is really cool. I'm also... This is... I haven't played it in quite a while because I've played it a bunch of times, but I'm a huge fan of Link to the Past as well. Actually, I may be playing that in the future because I do really want to do the Super Metroid Link to the Past combo randomizer. For anybody who isn't aware, it's a randomizer that kind of mixes... It runs both Zelda Link to the Past and Super Metroid at the same time. And you basically kind of just go between each of them, collecting items from either game. And... my point is basically just I think that the usage of Dark World in Link to the Past is pretty solid too. If anything, it's probably a lot easier than this, because this game has a lot of confusing pathways. Currently, I'm pretty excited for... well, I still do want to see how they handle this in a remake, but for now, I'm pretty content with this. I am a huge fan of the Metroid Prime Remastered. I feel like it's honestly refreshing to see such a faithful take on the game. It doesn't really try to, do too much to it, because you really don't need to do too much with the original Metroid Prime, in my opinion. It's already a really good game. All they really do is just change some graphics, and I think it's probably one of the best remasters I've seen. Let's see. Let's go all the way back here. At least I don't have to do this long, hard way. Okay, damn it. I really do forget a lot how just how fast the boost ball really is. Like, even if I'm just kind of fumbling around, I'm still going at a lot. I'm going a lot faster than I would be with Samus. I'm surprised they'd let you play it that long, but it's a very solid remake. My favorite part is how they actually kind of, because the game actually has a second analog stick, you actually get to... The one thing I really don't like about this version is how you have to do this, like, beam and visor switch on screen. The fact that they actually use analog sticks and the D-pad for managing that in the remaster makes it so much better. Because, especially later on in the game, later on in Metroid Prime, where you really have to constantly be switching beams just to use various doors, it can get very exhausting. Hey, buddy, don't do that to me. please. Thank you. Okay, I can just take the long path. Let's see. I'm gonna follow you now. Well, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm always glad to have a new viewer. Currently, I'm gonna be doing this today as well as tomorrow. I always stream on like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I've said it on stream before, but like I'm really hoping that Metroid Prime 4 gets announced for whatever the new system is, but my theory is that it's actually going to be like a new 2D Metroid. I'm very what am I gonna say? They go to Agon Waste instead? Okay. Basically, my belief is that is because they haven't just re-released Metroid Zero Mission onto Switch Online, so I'm fairly considering that they're going to just redo Metroid 1 again. I may be crazy for thinking that, but that's what they did for Super Mario RPG. So I'm pretty confident that they're going to do that here as well. There's really nothing I need here. I've been here before, so I could have swore there was a faster way. I could have swore that elevator was actually a faster way to get from Temple Grounds here, but yeah, also thank you again for the follow. I'm excited for whatever the new system's gonna be, but I'm hoping that I'm hoping they take their time with Metroid Prime 4 to make sure it's really good. Let's see. Okay, I need to go left. Wait. I did not go left. Okay, let's see. Alright, so I'm in a good spot. I always used to go down here before realizing that you need to actually get Seeker Missiles beforehand. But all that stuff has been taken care of, so now I can just kind of go and get everything properly. Let's do that for now. Where on earth am I going? Very cool. Okay, I believe... I gotta be honest, I just don't really care to fight him. If he makes me, I will, but like... There we go. I'm very much a kind of person that, I don't really like taking too much time in a game. I I generally only toy around with random kind of encounters like that once I'm forced to. Almost died yesterday because I did that though, so I can't say it's always a smart idea, but it's the speedrunner mind. Like I don't want to be forced to do something really slow. Okay, but now I can actually go into here and do some stuff. That's threatening. Hello, Dark Samus. Disperses in the air around you, changing the trajectory of your life forever, I guess. Buddy. I don't think I knew that those things do that, actually. Come on. Come on. Ugh. God, I hate these things. Oh, cool. Not that the one tweet that ruined that one Axel scene for me from Kingdom Hearts. So upset about that. Oh god, I can't remember which way I'm supposed to go. No! Wrong. Thank you. Maybe I don't need to go. Maybe there's no right way. It's probably just one of those things where I just have to choose one way and go. Honestly, yeah, I would trust Valve to make a good Metroid Prime game. Like, Portal 2 is it's peak. Like, it's one of the best games. It's like Portal 2, I don't really think about it very much, but then I remember it and I kind of replay it sometimes and I remember, oh yeah, this really is one of the best games ever made. Like, unironically. Just extremely solid jokes that there's not a joke that doesn't land in that game, but even aside from the jokes, it just flat out is excellent puzzle platformer, 3D puzzle something like that. Scans you and then doesn't read you. Alright. Ooh, you want to get attacked by me so bad. You want to charge into my fully charged Dark Beam so bad. Please? 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 Look at this guy. He's too cool to get killed. Crazy. Okay, this one wants to die. Come on. Come on. Sucker. Okay, can you please just die so that I don't have to... There we go. Thank you. Honestly, I've never done the proper co-op. Like, I've only... I remember trying to do a co-op with my cousin, and my cousin's a little bit of a... I feel like she just wanted to play it just to... Yeah, just you know, vibe. But I'm very much the kind of person that I'm just like, please, I just want to solve this puzzle. I just want to solve this puzzle properly. I'm begging you. And, like, those are some really intense puzzles, too, so having somebody who doesn't, who's just kind of messing around is going to make things not really go very well. Rip to that guy, okay. Oh my god, Antifreeze, you could play the divorce game. I'm sorry, I can't take that game seriously, aside from me just malding over how it beat Metroid Dread, which I'll never shut up about. I just can't get over that. It's just a game about being a couple that's on the brink of divorce, and like, wow, maybe these people, maybe divorce is alright. Honestly, bickering couples just, it's such a lame trope. God forbid we have couples that actually like love each other. I was talking with a couple of friends about this the other like day about just how like I'm a huge fan of freaking like Cosmo and Wanda from the original Fairly Odd Parents when they actually like loved each other, but then eventually they just became this like just horribly horrendously toxic couple who just constantly just hate each other unrepentantly, and it's just like, man, what a downgrade. Oh god, I can't even remember which direction I am going. Okay, I think, okay. There's a portal. Really? How the hell do I get to you? Denzium. Okay, I need missiles, or I need not missiles. I need freaking power bombs for that, but I can't get power bombs right yet. This part's always confused me so much. Okay, for now, I think I should just flip that other platform over. That's probably the correct answer for now. Yeah, Pearl and Marina are just excellently written in side order. Like, and it's very, very like this. Like, there's not even a subtext anymore. It's just text. Like, they are very, very lesbians, and you know what? Good for them. I'm happy for them. Like side order when they're just like what? I don't want to say too much for spoilers, but like the way Marina's like, oh, I'm gonna be at the top of this tower, and Marina's gonna come up to me, and I'm like a little princess, and she's gonna come up there and save me. I'm like, raises my eyebrow at you, like, good for them. Um, or you bastards. Hello? Where the hell are you? I'm wasting so much of my ammo right now. Oh, hello. Maybe I'm using the wrong weapon on them after all. Video games you can't multitask with. Hmm. The answer may surprise you. Queuing for things in Final Fantasy XIV. I swear to God, you'd think I would be able to, like, okay, let's pop my R program open, do something in the 15 minutes it takes to queue for something as a DPS. I can't do anything when that game's running for the life of me. Unless I'm physically actively not doing anything in game, I just physically can't pay attention properly. Or I can't make myself do anything in that game unless I'm physically just doing nothing in it, or do anything while the game's running unless I'm doing nothing in it. But I don't know. It's a hard question. Sometimes the more I talk, the harder time I could have in multiplayer games. But that's not really anything surprising. Like, sometimes it can be hard to talk and play Splatoon. But then again, Splatoon does have a lot going for it. Like, there's a lot of things you need to consider as a player of that game. For me, though, I pretty much just, I mean, as a streamer, I just kind of have to, you know, suck it up, I guess, with that. Okay. Okay, yeah, when you mention that, that also is something for Final Fantasy 14 that I have a problem with, and because I always feel obligated to actually pay attention to the story. I always see people who talk about like being like story skippers, and I'm just like, how can you skip a story for a game that you paid for? Like, that's always so unfathomable to me. Even for stuff like the only things I even really tuned out was just A Realm Reborn, because I mean a lot of it is just fetch quests. Like whether you like them or not, personally, they don't really. The doing of them is more important than the story behind them to me. But everything past that, like I feel that like I can't be in a Discord call with it because I need to actively pay attention. Like it's part of the reason I haven't actually progressed in that game very much lately, because I feel like it's disrespectful for the game if I just flat out ignore it. Oh god, can I still get to the surface? I really hope I can get to the surface still, because I don't really like being down here. Unfortunately, I think I may have to suck it up and fight the boss without having an energy, without having a save. Yippee. Okay. How nice of Nintendo to include a pleasant little walking family of little guys for me to absolutely destroy just because I need some light ammo. I do really need to play Final Fantasy 14 more. I need to grind. I yearn for level 70 Black Mage, but okay. Oh, yippee. Okay, I get this, and then I have to fight Alpha Blark. I mean, quite frankly, now that I'm done with Splatoon 3, I can actually play games like I could play other games. I'm finally free. Come on. Ooh, you want to attack me so bad. Why did I just let go of my charge? I could have had another super missile on. I'm stupid. I like taunting. Please. Bats my eyelashes at you. Please? Sucker. Okay, I might actually need to fire at him to get him to attack me. Come on. He's just a dumb little guy. Actually, never mind. He's so smart. Women want me, fish fear me. So true. I wonder if Samus would be ace. He deserves it. As a treat. Yeah. And what's just stopping me from... I see. I thought this thing was a little bit more potent than that. Damn. Okay, let's see. Damn it all. Okay, there's a portal up there, but how do I get to it? I don't even know if this is a... This might actually be where I need to go. I believe if I want to do anything else, I need to make sure I get my grapple beam. There's probably a key down here as well. Oh, speak of the devil. I'm like psychic even. I see. I'm willing to accept the recycled music sometimes because like they do a good rendition of it in this game. The one I can't stand is like I really hate how they just use Norfair and like lower Norfair again in Samus Returns because like that time it really does feel like yo you've already used this song an extra time before and Magmore Caverns does it really good, but why do you need to use it a third time? Like a third time seems excessive. Do I need to go back to the Dark World? Maybe I do. I probably just didn't do enough there, honestly, because Okay, I'm gonna try and go back there then. Okay, let's see which direction is it, and it's this one. Thank you for that. Thank you for that extremely disorienting transition. Alright, yippee. Alright, it's time to switch games. I'm not getting anything by being unpaused here, so let's just go back to Norfair. Hopefully I don't die this time. Yes, dear. Actually, you know what? Personally, I just want to actually hear the music properly. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so now I need to get another 5 missiles, maybe, and I need to also try and get Screw Attack. If I end up getting enough time to, I will also try and maybe I will also maybe try and go for the Wave Beam. Plus, there's also a fun little trick that I like to do that could possibly break the game. I could possibly soft lock myself, but I'm better than that. Damn it all. That's not the energy. That's not the. You know what? It's quite frankly easier for me to just die. I hate to say it, but you know, just die. I may actively need to go out to out to Brinstar and get my various suit before I do anything else, because I forget that this game's kind of spicy sometimes. All right. I feel like in some ways this game's more hostile to the player than even something that's like renowned for being difficult like Mega Man. Because this game just... Mega Man never really needs that much grinding for most situations. This game is just... yeah. Alright, let's try this other path again. If I die here, I'm gonna just save everybody some time and go to get various suit instead. I can always come back here. Yippee. That one gets to die because, quite frankly, I just don't want to be. Yeah, I'll just get to the end of this room. Perfect. Alright, back to... let's see, swap back. No. God, no. Okay, I wanna go to the... Oh, God. Both sides have portals, so I did this one. I don't remember doing this one. Let's maybe try that one. But maybe first I can actually save. Like, it's been a while since I've actually saved. I could use the free health boost. Yeah, sometimes Metroid 1 is just like that. I mean, that's not as bad as one of the rooms that is. So, fun fact: there is actually a point in Norfair where you can fall down and just flat out be soft locked. Like, there's a small like patch of lava between two tall pillars that if you fall in between them, you essentially die. Like, it's sort of like the notorious Sonic 2 Mystic Cavern Zone pit, but instead of just dying outright, it's a very slow, drawn out death. It's actually really funny, but okay, I need to go to the black door. That's not that. Every time, it's essentially one of the reasons I don't go for weight beam in this game. Usually, I'm gonna do it for the fans, the fan service, as one might say. But I'm always just secretly terrified that I'm going to fall into that pit because I have before. That's the worst part. I have fallen into that pit and it never feels good. But how the hell did you get up here? Die. That didn't kill you? What is wrong with you? Oh god, what a horrible place to be. Okay, this must be how I get to the portal then. I'm so glad I actually stuck with fighting these guys, because I might have not noticed it. Okay, so I believe the next boss is going to be somewhat up ahead, because How did I get out of here again? Okay, something like this. I think if I have the time to, I'm gonna try and give the boss an attempt. This is the boss of Torvus Bog is pretty difficult, I think. Like, I very well may die in it because it might be one of the hardest bosses in the game. At least that's what I would like to think. Samus, please. Thank you. Let's see. Heartbreaking. Someone said my Hrothgar looked like he'd be a theater major. I mean, it's the flowers, isn't it? Like, okay, I believe this is the room that I'd be fighting it in. I think I need to enter through the top, though, so I don't know how to do that, but... Oh, that's how we'll keep trying. Well, I mean, if you're an ex-theater kid, then it doesn't surprise me. You probably just accidentally imprinted onto him. I'm so sorry. Look, we all do it. That's why my Warrior of Light is crazy and power hungry, and that's why yours is a theater guy. Anyways, damn, that's crazy, guys. Keep doing that stuff down there. Alright, guys. Thank you. They really start giving a lot less of these portals. Or, like, not portals, light things. What's up there? Is it also a save station? I would like a save station, please. Yeah, I think it's so funny that, like, I never really, like, I feel like most people who play these games would just kind of do every encounter. I just kind of, like, you're not killing me in the moment. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, that's so crazy. Like, I'm just gonna do my own thing then. Like, if I don't have to do an encounter, it's a very likely chance I just probably won't. Like, okay, so I probably have to go that one door to the left of me. There we go, that one. God, I'm gonna need to rotate this thing somehow, aren't I? Everybody just loves to rotate things in this game. Hey guys! Come on, do it again. It'd be so funny. Do it. Come on. Be shy. At this point, it's just out of defiance. Please? Step in the light, step into the light, step into the light tonight, queen. Please? Damn it. You're insufferable, don't you know that? Honestly, I think fight music should play in real life for cops. Like, it just seems right. Okay, what the hell am I doing right now? Maybe I should have actually tried scanning whatever was down there instead of just... Okay, that's where I came from. That's where I need to go, and that is very much not jumpable. Am I missing something? Oh god, not Minecraft. Minecraft cave noises are probably the worst thing I've encountered in any game. I hate them. Like, they're just... Like... I'm very susceptible to just random things like that creeping me out, so, like... I always turn them off whenever I play, because I can't do that. I can't do that to myself. It's not healthy. God, I'm going crazy. So... That's the room. I'm pretty sure I need to get to that from the top thing. The top door. But how do I get to that blue one, then? Like, I pretty much explored everything else and have everything else that there is to get, so... And this can't be a dead end, because... Because, quite frankly, there's no other way to get out of here. Like, I'm trapped until I figure something out, because I can't even go the way I went. Yeah, you're so valid for that. I can't play Five Nights at Freddy's, because I would be so mad if I got genuinely scared by that game. Like, I would be seething. Like, what do you mean? Freddy Fazbear jump scared me? I think I'm just gonna cry. Like, what do you even do at that point? Boy, I'm missing something. I'm stupid. There was just a bomb slot there the whole time. Like, I figured there was, but I just didn't look hard enough. Alright guys, we can play the video game again. It's like, this looks like one of those things that rotate. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna scan this thing first because I don't know why. I swear this boss didn't work and the first time for me until I scanned it. Like when last time I played this game. Blah blah blah. Grapple beam to ensnare enemies. Weak spots detected. Back shell on eye. Blah blah blah. Okay. Come on. Right, I need to, like, force it to grapple onto this fucking thing. Come on. Knock that off. Poor guy. Oh god. Yeah, what am I doing wrong? I was doing damage to him a little bit. Please. Come on. Thank you. Good grief. Okay, yippee! Now I can actually finally go and get the final key, and now I can actually hopefully get to the final boss of the area. She's like, damn, I got a new thing. Oh wait, I don't have any, like, thing to grapple onto to, like, look really cool. I test this out. Okay, I just need to go back. God, the layering on this map always really confuses me. Like, it snaps onto, like, a different, like, cardinal, like, not even cardinal, like, direction, just, like, different location. Alright. I think two-story malls should feel... I think two-story malls do feel like Metroidvanias. There's one over around here, like the Seattle area. It's kind of like a hoity-toity mall, but it kind of... It's giving kind of like... It has like this big room with a big tree in it. It's giving Metroid Prime 1, honestly. And I love it for that. My aim's finally starting to clear up a bit. My aim's been just garbage all like for all the start of the stream. Okay, now I can go back upstairs and finish this off. Now I can go upstairs and finish this off. I say a fool. I'm fine. If they wanted me to not take damage there, they would have simply made that stuff do like an energy tank every 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm a bit concerned. I feel like I have less energy tanks than I should, but like then again, I don't really know where I get any more. This next boss is going to be a little bit difficult. If I have trouble with it, I may put it off for tomorrow's stream, and also go and nap that energy tank from Temple Grounds a little bit early. I wasn't able to get it before getting the grappling hook, and I really don't want to go back for it. But this next boss is kind of tough, and I feel like being like almost halfway into the game and having only 6 energy tanks, that just doesn't sound right. Wait. Okay, where's the nearest portal? Nearest portal would be No, not there. That's the one I used to get the A tank. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Like, I feel like I'm just drastically under what I need to be. I feel like I should have got my first capacity upgrade by now, but actually, no, I don't know if I can even go there yet, so I was originally going to go back and go to the guaranteed ammo upgrade that's in Agon Waste, but I believe I need the Magnet Ball for that, and these things are going to force me to fight them. Okay. Hey guys! Phazon Blast? No? Okay. Hey guys! God. Honestly, this may be a bad take from me, but Resident Evil games, I feel like they're one of those games I would never play because they always seem kind of like a slog to get through. I feel like that's probably kind of the point because they're, horror games and they're survival puzzle and stuff, but I just like, I look at them and I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. Come on, get closer, Smiles. Smiles at you. Whatever. You're nothing. Let's see. Okay, where's the thing I needed to get? Was it here? Yeah, I think it must have been there. Maybe a pipe dream. I really hope that that secret missile door has an expansion behind it. Like, please, I'm desperate at this point. Baby needs more light ammo. Be so I'm pretty much not going to be needing to go into the light world until after I finish this boss. I'm pretty sure I can get to the temple from wherever I am, but the guy's just doing his own thing. Like, damn, that's crazy. Keep it up, dude. Damn, that's crazy. Yippee! God, I was right. Ugh, finally, I can actually have decent ammo capacity. Okay, blah blah blah, something. Dead end. That's the wrong dimension. Okay, I just need to go retrace my steps, go to the black door, or white door. I guess I shouldn't be saying that Resident Evil is a slog, because this is kind of, you know, confusing in its own right, too. This is also equally labyrinthine. Labyrinthine? Leave me alone, I'm farming for ammo. Okay, white door. There we go. So is this right? Ah, okay. That's that. I didn't realize that that was where the keys were supposed to be put. What's this again? I think this is where I got an E-tank or something. Okay. Alright, yippee. It's time for Horrors Beyond My Comprehension. I hate this boss, like, so much. I should have refilled my energy. I should have refilled my ammo. My god. I'm still not sitting on that many missiles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's foreboding. Anyways, let's just free the mysterious thing. That's what, as you do. Alright, wake up. Dunks you into the concoction. Yo, come to think of it, I wonder what happens if you don't have enough missiles for that. It'd be really funny if you could just soft lock yourself there, but... God, I hate this fucking boss. Okay, blah blah blah. Vulnerable area detected, soft underbelly. Alright. Come on. Okay, ouch. Oh, these bastards. You know what, I really should be... It's just gonna spawn those fucking things. I can use that to refill my light energy. Please? Not this. Not Chica. Please die. Like, I don't really mind playing the long game here. Like, if I just kill those bastards that drop stuff, like, I can actually keep my light energy up a bit better. Wrong. Come to think of it, maybe I really should be, like, using my missiles. Well, actually, it's not the biggest deal. I don't really have that many missiles anyways. I'm going to need them for a fun part of the next phase. Buddy. That actually recovers itself. I think. I can't tell if that's actually recovering health or if that's just the UI being crunchy as hell. Come on, die. There we go. We did it. We beat the boss. Right? Right? We killed it as a larva. That way it doesn't... That's as bad as it can possibly get, right? Hate this fucking thing. Hate this fucking thing so much. Let's see, blah blah blah. Light creature can be stunned, especially like dark. Why is this a light creature? Okay. Ouch. Okay, let's see. I have to... This gets hard. Like, I remember this... At first, I used to have a huge time doing this, because I didn't know you have to actually also hit it from behind when, like, you hit that weak spot. Like, it looks like you can lock onto it from the front, but it won't hit him if you hit him from the front. You know what? There we go. It's dire. That's fun. Let's see. Okay, I think here's where I'm gonna actually need to start using my Dark Beam. Actually, I could pretty much just use this stuff for free, because there's so many pickups around here that... Come on. Okay, this is less bad than I thought it was at first. I remember this being really difficult originally. Please. I just want to go back to my power beam. Is that too much? Actually... It does say that this is like a light creature, so I actually wonder if the correct answer is using dark against it. I mean, that part's over now. I think I never really thought too deeply about that, but yeah, this thing does explicitly have a light form and a dark form, so I really wasn't kind of thinking about that earlier. I really should actually save my... Come on. There we go. That's it? Okay, perfect. That was surprisingly easy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was just really bad at video games. I'm kind of starting to believe that, you know, anything that Zek thought was hard back in the day, it's just easy. I mean, this is the same. This is the same child who originally was terrified to climb the tower in the middle of Bob-on Battlefield. Like, oh no, a Mario game, a game made for little babies to beat. I really don't want to see what's at the top of that first tower, or that first mountain. Wait. B. I am very excited to actually get to the next boss because, like, the next boss is like peak media. Antifreeze, I forget. Did you ever actually play Metroid Prime 2? Oh, you've only played Prime 3. Okay. I like Ice Sky. He's a fun fight. The only problem is that game is just too easy. I'm gonna play it after this probably. I'm gonna play it after I play Prime 2. Thankfully, on this save file, I think I should have Hyper Mode unlocked because on this Wii U I actually beat Prime 3 a little while ago, like a few years ago, and I still have that. That's the save file I'm playing on right now, so I can play the game with actual challenge. Like, I'm so excited for that. I feel so bad about those characters because they really were just born just to be just to hold power ups for Samus. Like, that's so sad. Maybe someday Samus is gonna get actual characters that like are like not just used to kill just to be killed off super fast. Maybe. Okay, something, something, not there. There, okay. This map isn't really as big as I like to think it is, but I get confused navigating it all the same. Um, Whoa! Okay. Very cool. I'm gonna be honest, this may just be the Kingdom Hearts trauma setting in, but when a game does something like that, I just am worried it's gonna crash or something. Like, that boss wasn't that hard, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to just eat a game crash and have to do it all over again. Um, God, I really do want to finish Kingdom Hearts 2's critical mode stuff, but also saying that just really reminded me of like, God, I really don't want to have to do. I really don't want to have to deal with the game crashing again, like it did so many times. Like, wow, I love fighting Axel, and then just the game crashes because I can't handle like some fire textures from 2003 or something. Skill issue. I want to say Kingdom Hearts 3 maybe crashed once, but I don't remember. Either way, like that game can crash all at once. I have autosave, like, but oh, you bastards! Come on. It's okay. Pizza Face can't scare me anymore. Well, not the redeem. I this year I probably should like do the. I think that on the docket for this year I do want to try and go back and do all the P ranks this year. Like I'm gonna redo the first world and I'm gonna try and get everything done because it's one of those things where I really could do the P ranks. I just haven't really dedicated myself to doing them yet. Like I need to feel that primal fear of getting chased by an animate slice of pizza, animate face of pizza. Honestly, like it's been so long since I felt genuinely terrified, except for XIB did it for me. I think maybe freaking in from the cold. I start sobbing aggressively. They really should. They really didn't have to do that to me. I think I was like super like genuinely invested on trying to do that mission on the first try because I didn't want to feel like I don't really want to think about what would happen if I lost this mission. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but like, you know, I start sobbing. You were so foul for that. It's like, damn, it's only been 2 hours. 6 hours. Go white girl. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to the main center and then I'm gonna go to the main temple and then I'll save around there after talking to the guy and ignoring him. This will also give me a chance to go and get that energy tank that I've been yearning for. Either way, this has been a pretty productive stream. I wish I would have started later, but I got caught up having to talk to my family about some stuff. And, yeah. Let's see. Honestly, this level isn't really that big. It's not as big as I'd like to act like it is. It's just a bit dense because multi-dimensional nonsense. Yeah. Awfully large area, jeez. Is there anything hidden behind here? Doesn't sound like it. Right, I can just go down that path. I'm honestly surprised I haven't fall. Like, I've been just being a little bit reckless. I think it would be funny if I took a fall for it, but... Okay, let's just go back to the elevator. Um, damn, that's crazy. Anyways. Bye, guys. Like, what do they think I'm gonna do? Actually sit there and fight them? No. My ammo's too good for them. I just need to figure out where I'm going next. I can't quite remember where the next path is, but... Right. This is where things are going to start falling apart, because quite frankly, I can't remember exactly how to even get through Sanctuary for like Fortress. It's going to be nightmare. I fucking love this next boss though. It's going to be so fun. Okay, now I can finally actually go to the save spot again. Ouch, okay. Okay, so I think that is going to do it for today. Well, just like yesterday, I'm going to play... I want to play a little bit more 2D Metroid. I want to at least get this Screw Attack, and maybe I'll play a little bit more. We'll see. But let's just end this off with... That's the wrong controller. I have two controllers here. I never remember which one is the proper one. You know, I thought that this would actually... I thought that I'd actually need more health than I would. Like, I currently haven't really been put into a situation where I've needed to force myself to stop and heal. It might happen, but maybe I overestimated this game. I remember things being a bit more tedious than this. I don't have enough missiles. See, I think it's... I think it's really funny how I just have forced myself down here with like one missile pack and some hopes and dreams. Oh dear God. I love farming for ammo in a game like this. I grit my teeth. Okay, let's just go back. Please, I'm begging you. You're nothing to me now. Okay, yippee. This game drives me crazy sometimes. I mean, it's my fault for just not having enough missiles, but there's plenty around here if you know where to look, but... Yippee! I forgot how fun that sound is. Wait. The fun part is you really, like... I mean, unfortunately, this screw attack is cumbersome, but... Like, for some reason, it ends the moment you, like, get, like... It ends just before you touch ground on the elevation you jumped from, which is really annoying. But... I'm still able to work with this. I would actually like to, before I end the stream, if I don't die, which that might be a tall order. I would like to actually show off a funny little trick I know about the game. It's so funny because, quite frankly, at this point, I just have the general just knowledge of this, but like I have no idea how I think I only know it because of Metroid Zero Mission. That's how a lot of the stuff in this game is, like, and even then it took me a long time to figure out that it was the same as in Metroid Zero Mission. I believe this pit right here, I believe that is quite frankly just inescapable. Maybe this one as well, I'm not sure. Would I like to find out? Absolutely not. Actually. Damn it. Yeah, you can't actually escape from that. Let's keep going. Yikes. Yeah, these secrets are really just absolutely ridiculous. Like, nobody in the right mind should be able to find them. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I can't believe there's a second missile pack in this game. Can you believe it, guys? 2 missile packs? Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until I find the thing I want to find, because there's a funny little trick I know. It doesn't serve any purpose, but it's funny, and you too could do this trick and also potentially risk breaking your game and soft locking. I might as well. Like, I don't usually use this thing, but it's nice to have around. Oh, that feels so nice. Instead of having, like, my beam do half damage. Okay, there's not anything else down there. Hmm. Let me do a save state right here. Ah, that's the wrong spot. You know, I think that's a good point to end it. I'm sort of, it's late. Got a lot of stuff done. Even played this a lot, so. Alright, so, thank y'all for hanging around. Tomorrow we're gonna do Sanctuary Fortress in Echoes, and we're gonna maybe try and get through more of this. In the meantime, y'all have a nice rest of your night.